How you doing, guys? It's One Man Clan, and it is the week before Rocktober. The week before Rocktober. This time next week, Rocktober will be rocked over. It'll be over, and it's quite exciting. I hope you've had a terrific weekend, which is silly to say that because for the Americans it's still happening, but for the Australians the weekend finished like 2 hours ago. It's 2 a.m. as I say this. I'm about to go to bed and I'm pretty tired, so if I sound a bit low key, that's why. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you registered, expressed your interest in playing. Look, I'm going to explain now the situation with because a lot of people have not contacted me, confirming they're going to play, and I've bumped into them here and there and said, hey, are you playing or what? They've said, oh yeah, I will, but they haven't actually confirmed it. As you know, I've got this little thing. For those that don't know, I've got this little algorithm. This is what it's going to do, and you decide what you want to do. Okay, I'm not going to hassle people to register. I'm going to tell you how the system is, and you decide what you want to do. The way it works is this: on 10 minutes into the game, every 5 minutes, it'll check, and if there's someone connected who is not registered, if here's the algorithm. The algorithm is if there's 32 people in the game, it will start kicking people who are not registered. Then it will start kicking if all 32 people are registered AGR players. Then it'll kick those who didn't confirm that they would play. Right? And the reason for this, I've said it before, I'll say it again, is to protect your Rocktober. If you really want to play, if you get disconnected, which happens, if you get disconnected, you will be able to reconnect. Remember, once the server hits 25, 26 people, anybody on the internet who's going to be looking at that, I don't know, one of the lists is going to go, what is going on here? Even if someone who hasn't heard of it, and people will be logging on just out of curiosity, just to see what the hell's going on. And I don't want one of those people taking up my spot, and I'm sure you don't want them taking up one of your spots. And that's why I'm doing this, okay? For logical reasons and for personal selfish reasons. I might get disconnected. The server, the clients might crash, and I don't want to reconnect and be told server full. That's it. That's the reason for all this fuss. So, will we get to 32? Well, we might not, but we might do it. I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm going to start sending out emails to people not related to AGR, other websites, the Russians, the Brazilians, and there's a whole bunch of programmers, but I don't think that they play, which I find really bizarre. A whole bunch of dudes that are really into programming, and some of the people I work with behind the scenes of the AGR team who don't play. I've mentioned that before. I still find that amazing. They're not even... Anyway. Now, I'm going to set up some kind of spectator thing so that people who, if you can't connect, will still be able to watch the game, which of course is, I'm talking here about people that are not normal players. So I haven't had time to set that up. I've had a really busy weekend, guys. And some of the other stuff's come up in my life. So it's... but I'll have total focus on this from tomorrow onwards. I haven't had time to do I started doing the video, but I'll do a little discussion about that the other day. So for now, suffice to say, the video involves some new stuff that hasn't been done before that had problems, technical issues. So I might do a simpler version and use that technology to do the video later based on the demos, the Rocktober demos, because I really would love to have an actual a video of, not a stylistic one, I don't know, just something to show the beauty of the game, the way I see it, and the way I know Sapphire's done quite a few videos you can see on AGR on YouTube, and it's exciting to watch them, and especially now that we've got the faces. All the AGR videos will look different. You'll straight away be able to look at it and go, oh, that's an AGR thing, which is an added advantage, which I didn't really think about at the time I started the Doomface thing. I just wanted to be able to see expressions on players' faces. That was That was the main idea. But now it's just like, hold on a sec. Every video done now will look different. It'll have what they call it, product differentiation. I think that's the term. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to chat a bit longer today. I think that is alcohol I'm drinking there. I'm not a big drinker, but sometimes I just feel like it. And no, I'm not drunk. Okay, I'm just relaxed and about to go to bed. So don't judge me. So yeah, that's really about it. It's an exciting feeling. We play every week. We have these games, small games, big games, crappy games, and brilliant games. But there's something special about Rock2ober, and of course, I'm not telling you anything new if you've played before. I'm not just say it's just I've got to tell you, once it gets to even 20, something special happens. There's a certain madness, a chaos. And I remember in the old days where there was where this all started with the old SoulNet, where there'd be like, server full. And what a special feeling when you finally connected. I loved it. And even saying server full, and thinking, come on, and then you connect, and it's like, yes, I connected. It was such a special thing. And to get on, it was just crazy. And then, of course, then the custom TF thing started to die down a little bit. In the mid-2000s, the games got crappier. But occasionally it would still be brilliant, and I'd be like, oh man, can't it be like, action-packed all the time? Which, of course, is one of the reasons why AGR, the original impetus for it was to try to make it all intense all the time, to capture that feeling of SoulNet, and to make it so that it's always that way. It's always, and with Rock2ober, man, 32 people, AGR, baby. It's going to be 16 attackers. I remember last year, one thing that's been proved the previous years is, because I originally thought, oh yeah, blue's finished. How are they going to stop 16 reds? But it doesn't work that way. Actually, red has the difficult job because you've got 16 defenders. 16 defenders. Someone's always on duty. Every spot is covered. And blue, of course, automatically does this thing where if you're an engineer, for example, and you walk into your normal spot, there's a good chance someone's already built there. And of course, idiots will build 2 sentries next to each other. Don't do that, by the way, if you're an engineer. Bad move. Insane move. Every time, you don't see it that often, but occasionally, and you're thinking, dude, you just doubled the power of the MERV. One MERV can now kill 2 sentries. The guy throwing the MERVs is thinking, oh, cool, thank you. Great, double the damage for one MERV. Build in a different spot. But that's what happens. People build in a different spot. And red is finished. So every spot's covered, even if there's a fantastic sentry. All right, you're brilliant and you blow it up with a bit of damage. But guess what? There's going to be another one around the next corner. And it's an amazing thing. Spies. I don't know what's going to happen. Are we going to get 32? I don't know. Look, as long as once we hit 26, or even 22, actually. 22, there's almost like, off the top of my head, for Rock 2, there's a sort of a very intense 3 versus 5, I guess 5 versus 5 type game. And then there's the chaos of 10 versus 10, which is the next level of insanity. But once you hit over 25, 26, it's almost like every spot of that map becomes a battle zone. Yeah, I remember a few years back, I spent a lot of time knifing in the water hole in the mine, and knifing. As I said, that would be a stupid spot to stand, but it was brilliant because it was jam packed full of reds. Plenty of good, solid killing happening. Anyway, I'm not going to go on anymore. It's gone on for long enough. And anyway, look, I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at Rock2ober. I'm really excited. And rock up to this week's game. Sunday, whatever it is, 19th? I don't know, I lost track of the dates. But yeah, and I think you should register. Let me know, just email me, confirm you're going to be there, and I'll make sure your spot's safe, okay? There's no map schedule tomorrow, I haven't figured it out. I might do one, but, Yeah. Alright guys, see you later.